The Battle of Flowers Association has created a traveling float. It's a small-scale version of the spectacular floats that delight parade patrons at the annual Battle of Flowers parade. Fiesta fans will have the opportunity to be a Battle of Flowers parade participant by riding on the float. The traveling float is equipped with all the Fiesta finery any would-be king or queen necessities, including crowns, royal robes, Fiesta hats, and much more.
In addition to the floats, of course, you've got the bands, you've got the cavalcades, the horses. It's going to be a spectacular parade, and it's a new route this year.
So excited for that. The Battle of Flowers parade will happen April 8th.
A new study conducted here in Texas looked at more than 200 children 5 to 19 years old who battled COVID. 6 months after recovering from it, most of them still had antibodies against the virus. Age, sex, symptom severity, and body mass index did not appear to impact the level of antibodies. Things changed, though, at the 7-month mark. By then, only half of the kids still had detectable antibodies. The study published in the journal Pediatrics.
So maybe hold that chicken on a stick. A recent study says the San Antonio, New Braunfels metro area is tipping the scales as one of the most obese in the nation. Yeah, the SA New Braunfels metro area ranked 25 out of 100 of the most populated U.S. cities. The study based its findings on 3 key factors: obesity and overweight population, health consequences, and food and fitness. You can read more on that study right now by heading over to our website at KSAT.com. At least we weren't number 1. Exactly. Well, if you wanted to get out and run and exercise, today was a perfect day to do that.
Oh, yes. And tomorrow will be another great day to do that as well. And tomorrow, prepare for another temperature swing like what we've experienced today. We started off on the chilly side this morning, but as you can see, we're in the upper 70s, some spots in the 80s. So another big temperature swing for your Sunday, and also more wind tomorrow as we wrap up the weekend. More on that very shortly. The aquifer today is down 0.4 of a foot and is 11.9 feet below average. We really need some rain, and the pollen count, molds, juniper, and oak are all low. We'll talk about your Sunday and Monday's storm chances coming up after the break.
All right, let's take a look at the San Antonio River. We saw a little bit of it earlier, pre-pandemic crowds.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've seen so much going on with the March Madness and parades like this. Everyone's dressed in green today.
So many of these events canceled over the last few years, but they dyed the river green again. Mad Dog's British Pub on the Riverwalk doing that, celebrating with traditional Irish food, music, and drink. Looks like a lot of folks had fun. We'll be right back. Beautiful weather out there. We turned the Riverwalk water green. What you doing over there?
Just prepping some graphics, because we actually do have a bit to talk about over the next couple of days, but I'm ready now. Okay, you
right,
go.
You're all ready.
Let's go. I'll get started here for you. I want to tell you about what we've got coming the next couple of days, mainly so you can plan the rest of your weekend, and also so you know what to expect Monday as everyone gets back into the flow of work and school. There will be more wind around tomorrow, so you'll want to factor that in to your Sunday plans, as well as another big temperature swing from morning to afternoon. By Monday morning, we will have showers around, and we have the potential for some severe storms, especially across the eastern part of the area by Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So a few things coming over the next few days that I want you to be aware of. Currently, it is just beautiful out there, very comfortable. We've got temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s. Winds are light across much of the area, even calm from places like Randolph over to Devine, but there will be more wind in place tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, winds still on the lighter side, but by lunchtime, we'll start to see some wind gusts up near 25, maybe even 30 miles per hour across parts of the hill country. And as we head into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, that wind is really going to settle in. And most of us, especially around San Antonio, tomorrow will see some wind gusts as high as about 30 miles per hour. But northwest across parts of the hill country, check it out, Los Maples, Hunt, you'll start to see some wind gusts tomorrow closer to 40 miles per hour. So it's the slightly gustier winds north and west of San Antonio from Gillespie County across the hill country out to Valverde County that sets you all up for a fire weather watch tomorrow. What does that mean? Humidity's low. It is going to be windy. Our soils, vegetation are all very dry. So any fire that or open flame that gets spread tomorrow, could quickly get out of control. And again, with the gustier winds north and west of San Antonio, we could have a bigger issue with some fire weather tomorrow, north and west. Now, the increase in wind speeds tomorrow is due to an approaching low pressure system that will be moving off of the Rocky Mountains and toward Texas by tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. This is going to be a dynamic storm system that affects the whole state throughout the day on Monday, all the way from the morning hours through the nighttime hours, and it really won't clear the state of Texas until Tuesday afternoon. By Monday morning, a warm front lifting north along this low pressure system will start to kick in our rain chances. That's why you'll want to be ready for some rain as early as the Monday morning commute. And then throughout the afternoon, this very dynamic system is going to bring a cold front across the area, but first a dry line across the area. And it's this dry line that will bring the potential for part of our area to see some strong to severe storms as we get into Monday afternoon and Monday evening. Again, a dry line separates very humid from very dry air, and thunderstorms love that contrast in air mass, and that's why dry lines can be pretty prolific for producing some severe weather. Overall severe weather chance across Texas and even into Louisiana on Monday is highest in this bright red area. So that's north of Houston, south of Dallas, places like Huntsville, College Station, up toward parts of East Texas. For our area, the severe weather chance really does drop off, and that's because we expect the dry line to move through and cross I-35 Monday afternoon. So those storms are going to want to pop up where the dry line is, and you can see that here on this particular Futurecast model. They pop up along and east of the dry line, so that leaves areas along and west of 35 really out of the window for any strong to severe storms, but we still could have a couple of thunder showers Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So as we look ahead to your Monday, what I really want you to focus on is the chance for more showers during the first part of the day. The morning is definitely going to be kind of the rainiest part of the day with scattered rain and even a few rumbles of thunder through lunchtime, early afternoon. We'll be watching things in the afternoon and evening very closely. Again, it's kind of this window that we could see some strong to severe storms pop up along the dry line, depending on where the placement of the dry line is. So your best chance of rain Monday comes through the first part of the day, but again, we're closely monitoring the potential for a few strong to severe storms Monday afternoon, Monday evening. We'll continue to keep you updated over the next couple of days. No worries tomorrow. Another chilly start, 44 in the morning, near 80 in the afternoon. A lot more wind tomorrow and also increasing clouds tomorrow ahead of Monday's storm system. After that, the rest of next week looks very quiet with sunshine and highs in the 70s, guys.
We're hoping for that rain. We need it.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. All right, Larry, the Spurs dropped another one.
Oh, I'll tell you what, and it's one they really needed to win because they're just trailing the Pelicans for that 10th and final spot when it comes to the play-in tournament. The Pelicans punched the Spurs in the face last night. Yes, the Spurs missed a major opportunity. And has Nick Caserio talked with Deshaun Watson since he traded him to the Browns? Coming up.
Our job is to try to find solutions, okay, take the next step and then move the organization forward. And that's my commitment to everybody in our building. That's my commitment to the fans. And that's my commitment to the organization. That's my commitment to ownership. And I'll be damned if I don't go down swinging.
Houston Texans general manager Nick Caserio swung and traded Deshaun Watson to the Browns in big board sports. But first, Baylor is out of the NCAA men's basketball tournament, losing to North Carolina today. The Tar Heels had a 25-point lead in the second half when this happened. Brady Manick was ejected for a flagrant foul, too, after elbowing Jeremy Sohan in the face. Momentum changer after that, and the Bears got rolling. Final seconds, James Akinjo drives, gets layup, and foul. Free throw was good, tying them at 80. North Carolina got one more look but couldn't convert, forcing overtime. Now the Tar Heels would handle business in OT, and they beat the defending national champions 93-86.
I'd be proud of how this last game went down. I mean, I didn't know that was one of the biggest comebacks in March Madness history, but that just kind of shows like what we've been dealing with all year. We've had a ton of adversity. We've had 3 guys with big injuries. And, I mean, this team fights, so I would definitely be proud to go out with that.
Yesterday in the East region, number 6 Texas beat number 11 Virginia Tech 81-73. End of the first half, Marcus Carr banks in a 3 from the far side of the March Madness logo, putting Texas up 2 at halftime. It's their first tournament win since 2014.
Everybody kind of wanted to talk about how we kind of limped into the tournament, but I did not consider it that way. We're in this tournament to win 6 games. I've always thought the toughest game is the first one, so obviously we got a day to prepare, then we got to play against another one of the best teams in the country.
Up next, Texas will take on number 3 Purdue tomorrow night, 7:40 in Milwaukee, with the Sweet 16 on the line. In the West region, number 3 Texas Tech had no trouble with number 14 Montana State, 97-62. The Red Raiders took the lead for good 3-2, and they never looked back. Bryson Williams and Terrence Shannon Jr. each scored 20 points for Tech. Wagner alum Kevin McCullough had 10 for the Red Raiders.
This gives us a lot of confidence. I mean, definitely, we played one of our best defensive games we played all year, and we just need to improve and build on that. We know we are capable of much more, and we just going to keep harping on that, watch a lot of film, get back to the drawing board.
West region, second round action. We'll see Notre Dame versus Texas Tech tomorrow night at 6:10 in San Diego. Cali, Tech is favored by 7.5. Over in the South region, number 5 Houston defeated number 12 UAB 82-68. Senior guard Kyler Edwards led the Cougars with 25 points. Houston was a Final Four team a season ago and looked capable of making another deep run this March. So the Cougars will play 4-seeded Illinois tomorrow morning at 11. Game Friday night saw number 9 TCU beat number 8 Seton Hall 69-42. In the South region, for the Horned Frogs' first win since 1987, Mike Miles led TCU with 21 points. The Horned Frogs will play number 1 Arizona at 8:40 tomorrow night in San Diego, California. In the women's tournament, number 2 Baylor hammered number 15 Hawaii 89-49 yesterday. The Bears will host number 10 South Dakota at 5 p.m. tomorrow in Waco. East Central
part of the reason we got off to a little bit of a slow start was a little under the weather, didn't have a ton of energy, and then somehow kind of rallied in the second half. So definitely wanted to keep her limited.
And number 2 Texas rolled number 15 Fairfield 70-52. Aaliyah Moore scored a game high 18 points for Texas. They'll face number 7 tomorrow in the second round. Playing their most important game of the season in regards to the Western Conference play-in race, the Spurs were blown out by the Pelicans 124-91 last night. The Pels led from start to finish by as many as 40 points in the third. New Orleans came out swinging, using a 14-4 run to open the game. They expanded that lead to 30-7 off 3 consecutive turnovers by the Spurs. Lonnie Walker IV left the game with back spasms on a screen from Willie Hernan Gomez with 2:30 left in the first quarter. Then 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, Coach Pop got hit with 2 technical fouls. He was tossed from the game, and he winked as he walked away. It was a bad night for the Silver and Black, who now trail the Pelicans by 2.5 games.
I feel like it was flat. Those type of games happen. We didn't play great defense at all. We didn't rebound at all. We just didn't play how we normally play. That happens, but we got to bounce back and can't reflect and dwell on this game. We still have a great chance to make the play-in game, and we got a good stretch that we're about to go on where we could get some good wins, and we're going to need them.
Spurs will embark on a 4-game road trip. First up, the Warriors tomorrow night at 7:30. Steph Curry is out with a left foot injury.
Pro football coverage, powered by Davis Law Firm.
Quarterback Deshaun Watson waived his no-trade clause, allowing the Texans to send him to the Browns along with the 2024 fifth-round pick. In return, the Texans get a 2022 first-round pick, a 2023 first-rounder, a 2024 first-rounder, a 2023 third-round pick, and a 2024 fourth-round selection. Today, Texans GM Nick Caserio was asked if he has talked to Watson since the trade.
I shot him a text and, just wish him well. He'll probably do good things for the city of Cleveland. So it's kind of ironic he's going to a place where I grew up. But he'll do a lot of great. He's a great player. He'll do a lot of great things for the city. Certainly wish him well in his future endeavors.
And that'll do it for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
That's all our time for now. We'll see you back here on the Night Beat.